Scooby, how ready is this defense for a Notre Dame team that was able to run the ball a little bit effectively on you guys last year? And it's the top 10 team in the country, a team that I think you guys own a little bit.
Come Saturday, we're going to be prepared, but until then, we still got a lot of stuff to work out, a lot of kinks to iron. So we'll be prepared by Saturday, though.
What do you go through your mind as a linebacker when you're going up against a team and they have running backs that are as highly touted as the ones at Notre Dame?
It's one of the reasons why you come to a school like Texas A&M, because you know what type of talent you're going to play week in and week out. And this is just one of the weeks where you got to play somebody really talented. So you got to go out there showing that you're talented as well, because SEC ball, man. Come on, man.
I guess looking at that run game, just what do you see from Love and Price and just kind of the way they maybe complement each other through their skill sets?
We played Love we actually played both of them last year. Both of them great backs, very intelligent backs. They know what the defensive scheme probably going to be. So just wrapping them up, making sure we take them to the ground, hitting them when we need to, extra wear and tear on his body, because they're both gifted. They're just both some gifted backs.
You remember that game being maybe more physical than you used to, less physical than an SEC game, or was the same kind of?
No, I think Coach Freeman do a good job of teaching his boys how to play physical. So it was physical. It wasn't nothing I ain't seen before, but they wasn't not physical as well. So
this game mean more since you got hurt in this game last year, right? What about that?
I don't know. Come on, team that kind of took me out. So it was kind of not to them.
Compared to last year, now that you're healthy, do you think you can make a much bigger impact in this game, or what could that look like?
I'm going to just do my part, not try to be a Superman, just do my 111 and trust my teammates. And if I make plays, I make plays. If my team make plays, we're going to celebrate with them boys.
How do you keep those guys from breaking out the long ones that they got last year?
Just staying disciplined. Like I said, my fault, boss, man. Doing your 1 to 11. Staying focused through all 4 quarters when stuff going to get hard. When the crowd get loud, just being in tune with yourself and your teammates. So defense is an 11-person job, and everybody got to do their 1 to 11.
These non-conference kind of stretch games, the games against the Power 5 opponents, how much are those exciting for players to get to play schools outside of the conference that have some notoriety or history?
I grew up a Matt Tateo fan, and his name, the linebacker, Matt Tateo. Yeah, I grew up one of his fans, man. So just being able to go play at Notre Dame, that's always been like I wouldn't say it's a dream of mine, but it's something I could definitely cross off my list, because who gets to say they did that, especially when you play SEC ball when that's not really your forte playing up there. So, yeah.
This game's been on the books for like a decade. How much when you were getting recruited or coming to A&M did you know that Notre Dame would be on the books?
When I transferred last year, I knew we was playing the first game. I thought the contract was up, so I thought they had went to them before, and then that was the last time we were going to see them. But apparently we're going to see them again this year, so yeah, that's what it is.
What if y'all were able to go up and win that game? What do you think it means for this team?
It was just a step in the right direction. It's a long season, so you got to take it week by week in reality. So we win. That's going to be a huge step for the fans, us, the program. But, yeah, we got to take it week by week. After that, the bye week, and after that, whoever we play that week.
Hey, Scooby, how does basically playing the same offensive unit as last year help you guys prepare for this matchup?
Knowing their tendencies, they're a bunch of good players, and you don't forget good players. So just remember how physical they was, and just stuff you could jump and harness on that can give like some type of get their tendencies away. It'll help with their tendencies a lot. So yeah.
How about the quarterback Carr? What have you seen from him just on the tape that you guys have on him?
He's a solid QB. He got weapons around him. Yeah, nothing too much.
You personally have had 2 good back-to-back weeks. What are you seeing? How are you feeling? And how have you been so productive the last couple of weeks?
Trusting in the game plan, trusting in my coaches, and trusting in my teammates as well. Them boys do a good job of doing their job, which allows me to do my job at a full speed now that I'm healthy. And yeah, man, Coach B putting in great game plans, and it's up to us to learn them and go out there and execute.
How aggressive was Cassius on Saturday?
I ain't gonna lie, I was on the field and I'm saying it live. I'm like, yo, he just won. Then he won again. Like, yo, he just did it 3 times. And I wanted to turn up with him, but I didn't want to take none of his shine, man. So I just let that boy do him. But that was honestly one of the craziest things I've seen. And I've been around a lot of good pass rushers, but that was one of a kind right there.
How would you just assess your play so far through 2 games?
Sir?
How would you kind of assess your play so far through 2 games?
I didn't play cool, like I didn't play good, but there's always room for improvement. I can work on a lot of things. I ain't gonna say what, but I can work on a lot of things going into like this stretch of big games we got ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? It was good warming up, you know what I'm saying? Getting my legs back up under me, knowing what it takes to compete for a whole 4 quarters. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff I can work on. There's always room to improve.
Where would you say you've improved the most this last season?
Mentally, also physically too. Probably like disengaging off blocks too. Knowing what's coming from the offense, knowing, I don't know, we mentioned being a 4D player, so yeah.
Have you guys been satisfied cleaning up some of the defensive execution lapses that y'all had in the first week after that second game?
I wouldn't say we were satisfied because we still messed up on quite a bit of stuff, but like I said, there's always room for improvement, and that's what Coach Elko has been harnessing on, finishing, Coach Bateman finishing, York finishing. So just the whole team just been focused on finishing. So we really want to be done improving to the end of the season.
Walk me through your mindset last year, just playing the entire season, not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
How your mindset was throughout the whole last year?
That I ain't transferred over here for no reason. Like I called my mom when it happened. She basically told me that, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And then my teammate, they did a good job of just supporting me whenever I felt down. My coaches, they created like a great plan for me throughout the week in order for me to be able to play on Saturdays. So yeah, once you're surrounded by a whole group of good guys like my past teammates or my teammates now, yeah, it make it real easy. And I had a real huge support system to help me as well. Oh, and the fan base. Shout out to Tough Man. Y'all did y'all big one.